Do you know who owns your mineral rights? If not, did you know that an oil well could be drilled on your property without your consent? Even worse, you wouldn't reap any of the benefits of that well being on your land. If you bought land without mineral rights, the most valuable part of your property could be owned by someone else. Mineral rights grant legal authority to mine and extract underground resources which are separate from the surface of the land. Without mineral rights, others may be entitled to extract valuable resources under your land without your permission. And I've actually done this before working for an oil and gas company. We had a landowner in Mississippi. We were trying to get a well drilled. We had oil and gas leases covering the property, but the surface owner didn't want us there, right? He actually locked the gate and was restricting our access to the property. And we actually had to have the sheriff come out, unlock the gate, and let us onto the property so that we could build the pad and get the well drilled. So understanding and securing mineral rights is absolutely crucial to have full control of your property. So how do you identify who owns the mineral rights to your property? So in order to identify mineral owners for your property, you're gonna need to go to the clerk of court for your county and parish. Now, the clerk of court actually stores all of the deed records for every piece of property in your county. So imagine enormous volumes of books, just shelves and shelves and shelves of books, which contain every single deed for every single property in that parish, going all the way back to the early 1800s. So now, more than likely, there's more than one mineral owner to your property. So let's say that Farmer John owned your property back in 1930. And when he sold the property, he reserved those mineral rights. Now, Farmer John had 5 kids, and each of his 5 kids had 5 kids, right? So if all of those folks were living today, there would be 25 mineral owners that you would need to identify in the courthouse records. So you could do this title research yourself, or you could hire a landman, which is an expert in mineral title, to help you with this process. So what do you do once you've identified these mineral owners and you want to own those rights yourself? Well, you would actually need to reach out to each of these individuals and see if they are interested in selling you their mineral rights. And this is actually what I do for a living. My company aggregates and acquires mineral rights all throughout the country. So is it worth going through the trouble of finding these mineral owners and trying to buy these mineral rights? Yes, it is. As the owner of the mineral rights, you would be entitled to receive royalty payments on any natural resources that are extracted from your property. And these income streams are very passive, and they can be very attractive investments. Further, by owning the mineral rights, you're gonna have control over what happens on your land in terms of oil and gas drilling, and you're also going to directly benefit from those activities. So if you don't own your mineral rights, it's time for you to take control. So I created Minerals Guide to help educate and empower mineral rights owners across the country to better understand this asset class and the potential value of their minerals. So if you want to learn more about the potential value of the minerals under your land, click the link below.